Yala Yechabo, and it's here in Cape Coast. This is the Fetu Afahye, the celebration, and we started all the way from Sunday, today, Tuesday, and then you were here today. I'm going to be letting you know what exactly happened on Sundays, Monday, and Tuesday, all right? So you get to know what is also ahead of us. But right now, where we are is the Nkum Asafo, number 4 company. Titibokro, Kronuranom. This is where the shrine is, and I'll tell you why we are here today. As you can see, we're all barefooted. I've got Afahye here. I'll be talking to him very soon. But let me let you know what happened on Sunday. On Sunday, we had the homecoming. Now, the homecoming actually started off with a parade that included masqueraders, the citizens, and every person that was interested to be part of the float. We had a float from Agri Memorial all the way to the London Bridge, where we all actually settled and had a very good time. And then in the night, we wrapped it all up nicely into the Monday. Now, the Monday was also a period for us to actually sit back, relax a bit, and then later in the evening get into what they call the Accoms night. So last night it started. Now the Accoms night is where we have the priests and priestesses come and actually display. Now this is very significant because they get to interact with their ancestors, speak to the gods, and seek for clearance as to what we are supposed to be doing in the couple of days to come. So there are many other gods that also came to actually be part of this. So the priests and priestesses would actually just do their dance and communicate with the gods and ask for questions. Now the questions, they would demand answers from the gods to ensure that whatever it is that we'll be doing in the couple of days, as far as the festival is concerned, it's really a successful response that they are getting from the gods and the ancestors. So that happened yesterday. It was from around 9 p.m. throughout the morning. It usually ends around 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m. thereabouts, and that's where everybody also get to gather and watch the priests and priestesses do what they do. Now they all go bare chested, they're half naked. Let me put it that way, half naked. So male and female, they all get to that point where they get to be half naked, just so they'll be able to do what they're supposed to do. So yesterday, it was just a beautiful, beautiful tradition that you would love to see. Today is what we call the canoe racing. Now the lagoon has been locked. There's been a ban on it. For the ban to be lifted, the various as of a company would have to go on the canoe and then have a race. So it's called the canoe racing. Now what happens is that whoever becomes first, there's something that comes with it. Afahye will be explaining that to us. But it means that when they are done, the ban can be lifted so that people can go into fishing. As to why the ban is put on it, we will still find out. But there are many of the companies, there are some companies, about 7 of them. Now this is one of them. And the representation over here is my very own big brother that I've discovered here in Central Region in Cape Coast, Nana Mensah. Yesterday I had a very long and beautiful conversation with him, and he told us a lot of things that we're supposed to know about this very Asafu company, which is the Inkum number 4 Asafu company. And today we're here. What exactly are they doing? Because today is the canoe racing. So I'm curious, what are they doing here instead of being on the lagoon early this morning? Nana? Nana Mensa, Bibi Aboko. You don't yankopana ase, and pay so that chain.
Them not see, I see then I see that the pay will be a boy and marriage party and you to me in a yeshimoa. As in I am the China me than I see.
Now, no pay was in the canoe racing as part of the celebration for the festival. No, na eno nkofia bahadia warrior more the way. Eben at the potting warrior no pay.
Oh, and the pay the azot all my age in the American canoe racing or Canada. Every year, be a tell me boss, they are free and coffin out to racing. And you won't be in pain for him, you bomb pem one crenshassam, one hosen, and would do with two my Irish why am with 2 way. On in teen and a pay, and watch when you are reason for no one who deny, and watch you once so high as a phone paying for no. Or ha, you miss ya for so that's for me. And when I know was the one pipe ball now with Jazzy in reality, and my Jumazili cousin with 2 I queens of
Okay. Inti, I want to select one of our canoe racing and adult yimping free and what's the selection.
Here, you know, yet no foam, you share, you drink, you know, I select one more winning my one. Yea, ya select one, we 2 wabo busy Jumazo to the man.
Now, before our corner, we had the next stage, you know, then, or they had one could baby for another.
Oh, if you have, you have a current to baby to race, no, a one you missing ya start. Because if you have a one call.
Yes, canoe racing, no, even at the potting, its significance, no, then, even I didn't know the year canoe racing as part of the festival.
Oma Oguaa Afahye no ozimu, or part of Oguaa Afahye. And see the Mazanin. Oma Oguaa is in Wasoro. At the same time, painful what die Oguaa, where Abusu made the social yano, when you know, when you watch, I would you measure years on Bacadano. Yeah.
You winner, Bibi Wahana there, and no, just say, or you could race another Bibi one by you winner, what about Mayana?
Oh, every day, every year, be a Bibi Dado. It's the first or as was more. It's the second or as was more. It's the third or as was more. And the race in one corner, be caps you do. Now, yen in Kum to the crew and Kobia as a quambon. It's the first actually 4 times.
4?
4. In defending champions.
Oh,
yes. And I feel I can say a quay or you be same people be able to in him. In no and then a pay, ye big name paying for him, your bomb pay. Yes, one so with 2 was war. Bibi will be out 2 that teaching me to make a queen number fee.
now, I will bomb penny we are, what bomb pay we had in Kukuda, and I there will be a bomb pay I will win.
4 years, they be every year be a quay bomb pay is queen.
And that's what will be in Kuima.
So a mass. Your basic queen is about. You just happen to be fee.
We are here at Bacado, and this is the place we have the racing for the canoes happening today, which happens to day 3 of the festival. Now, it's very essential that we all get to know what exactly happens over here at Bacado as far as the festival competition for the canoe and the Asafo groups is concerned. And to help us do that, I have a gentleman over here. He's going to introduce himself, and then he lets us know what exactly the role he's playing and what we're supposed to know. Big boss, your name?
My name is Charles Obimpe.
Charles Obimpe. What role are you playing this afternoon?
I'm one of the 3 referees for the race, the regatta race.
Regatta race, and you're one of the referees. Let's talk about the event itself. What it is.
So the event is basically for the Asafo company, the 3 Asafo companies in Cape Coast. Because the Asafo companies are basically fishermen, we organize this race for them to see who is best in moving the canoe without the outboard motor. So this one, as you see, it's more or less using manpower, no outboard motor, nothing. They use the paddles to paddle the canoe, go around the ball, and then we see who finishes first.
I see, and this happens every year?
Yes, every year it happens.
Does it have any spiritual significance? Does it have any in terms of the festival?
No, it doesn't have any spiritual significance, but it's a way of engaging the Asafo companies during the festival after the Bakatue, which has a spiritual significance. Yes.
Okay. I also understand that what happens with this is the fact that there's a ban on fishing. So when we are done with this, the ban is lifted. How so?
Yes, that is true. So after they've done the Bakatue, then the fishing in the Fosu Lagoon can come on.
Okay. As part of the referees, what are we expecting? What are they supposed to do? What are they not supposed to do?
Okay, so when you look on the water, you'll find there are 3 big balls, floaters on there. So we've created a lane for each Asafo company to go through. But what will happen is that we'll ballot for the lanes, lane 1, lane 2, lane 3. Then they'll do the first heat. Then we'll record. Then we'll go to the next heat, which is the second heat. So then in the second heat, if you are in lane 1, you move to lane 3. If you're in lane 3, you move to 1. Like that, so that everybody would be in a lane for all the 3 heats. So after that, we'll look at the results and see who placed highest amongst the results, and then we'll give the winners their cash prizes and medals.
All right. So, as part of the referees, what are you telling the people, those who are participating? What are you going to tell them in terms of the race?
The issue has always been that every year there's kind of a bit of confusion about the rules. But this time around, we met them yesterday, and today too, we have gone ahead to explain the rules very well to them so that they will follow the rules. Other than that, if they don't follow, you'll be disqualified.
All right, so that's what it is, and that's what you're supposed to know. The canoe race is going to be happening this afternoon. We're all here at Bacado, where the action is going to be happening. So we're looking forward to who's going to be the winner. And I understand that the Inkum Asafo Group has been winners for 4 times. And so if they become winners today, they're definitely going to be on their 5th trophy. As to whether that will happen or not, the race will determine it. Until then, we're still going to be right here. Hello there, it's another beautiful time to spend some quality time with you here on television. This is Explore, and my name is KMJ, the royal host. It's always a pleasure to go around the country, many places, and explore those places, and also make sure that you get to learn a thing or two from those places you've never been, you've never had, You get to hear all of them over here on this very show. And so let's get into it. I'm somewhere in the central region here in Elmina, Cape Coast. And if you've been here before, you would understand that Cape Coast has a lot to give away, a lot to show. And we're here to explore some of those things. And zooming into it, we're going to be looking at the Asafo companies here we have in Cape Coast. Now, you know that the Cape Coast celebrates the Oguaa Fetu Afahye. That's what they celebrate. And this year, they are celebrating it, and it's been awesome so far. Now, there's one thing that is very significant when it comes to the celebration, and it's the fact that there is a group that is called the Asafo Groups, and they have 7 of them here in Cape Coast. Now, spending time with me this very moment is one of the representatives of the groups, which is the Inkum Group number 4. The Inkum number 4 group. Afahye Nana Mensa is here with me, and he's here to tell us more about it, what they do, what it represents, some of the things that you don't know about them. You get to know all of that here on Explore. Come on this journey with me. Nana?
Yeah.
Boko. Bibi Ashe ya.
Yeah, I got to find.
Keep Coast for one year.
Be out here.
Yeah. Afahye was all then.
Oh, Afahye is all called pa. Afahye busy or your strong. The Shukru Mrs. Afahye no home frama or shred Afahye no. Obokodi pa. Nti I hope be our baby and so Warbano. Be sure that in na ye painful way no. Yabama bibia no what de I'm obia baninu too much.
Yes, mine. Musa na mete that what's in June because from Asafo men say hey Asafo men I'm one of the oldest artists in Notoria. Into Asafo. E benade and wo friend Asafo.
Oh, Asafo yazibia sabio unhu Asafo yaza. Asafo no bachichikru especially oye Inkum Asafo number 4. Inkum Asafo number 4 ya Asafo bia ehien na ebobo ikru yazi. Okay. Offend to be ikru. Yem painful twesa from Techimana was bebegwe. Na Inkum fu ye du ha no na Asafo bia anya. Nto Inkum to be ikru hen you be ikru. Yes, nti Asafo no na painful ka wo bibi de ikru wa afusu bani nyim onye kru. Nti ahwa igwe ekogwe ya bu ne Asafo bia na esu nyim bu ne afusu bani suo but ihe ne Inkum fu no ihe nyi Asafo a yetum eba chichu man. So offend to be ikru. Inkum Asafo number 4.
Now, what forming it then?
Monty there ye wo Asafo hinfo wo Asafo ewa na Asafo hinfo Asafo hin nasi there e bia yem pinfo no wo be no wo hwe ebusua Oguaa manam e be like abaze ebusua nso na ebusua eyebusua na ye chi Asafo hin obotum abohwe Asafo no do nti ye Asafo hin a yi ofifie efie no wo yi ni ba ewa was abakan yem pinfo no wo twa serbe
ebusua no be decided there
yes ebusua no wo yi nyimpa ba de the most Inkum nche na Asafo hin na Asafo hin ye chi Asafo hin asabi utafreche oma ebusua enyimnyam because Asafo hin ebusua pen nyiwa Asafo hin no nti ye Asafo hin Asafo ye chi Asafo hin ye chi Asafo hin asabi wo kasai wa wonzi ye wo krum osokro ni na ebusua na yiwa abdo nkumfo damosi ye nche na Asafo hin na ya so ya hwe wonzi ye be ye wo kasai wo public ebusua na kasa nye ebusua na bakasa ahobrasim na ya hwe na ya chi Asafo hin nti ye chi Asafo hin na ba jina biwa ejina wo Asafo no mu no oyaze osono bu pa sende ebusua yiwa mehen yen so Asafo no ye bo hwe oye de tumima bibia ntum onto na ebusua no wontum bi sehen ti ye hwe oye Asafo hin.
Okay.
Yes.
Inti you Asafo hin, you Asafo ma.
Yes. You
It's Asafo man wo de Asafo hin nachi.
Yes. Asafo man na wachi Asafo okosua no wonyi be su.
Okay. To no be lead one.
Yes, no. Asafo man we Asafo hin askamafo.
Okay.
Askamafo ye tede one na wo bo Asafo hin no ho ban.
Okay.
Nti se ebusua ni yu mehen a Asafo hin fo wo.
Okay.
Na askamafo no ye kakafo.
Okay.
Ye nyo be su enyim. Se nyo be yesu n'enyim that means ebo so Zama asafo no de inde inkum asafo so ofra wa na po ofra wo wiabre ofra wo nyibre na samba atunkumfo ye ntam kase nte da mazene kire de awo safo hene no esomobo zemu nkum asafo
Enti nipa no woyɛ dodo sɛn asafo ma woyɛ
asafo ma die ntum yɛnkan
wodoso
pa me yo kase afɛhyɛ nkumfo ye pray nkɔfo must be 1,000.
Wow.
Yes wodoso pa
Enti 7 groups ni no obia 1,000 po
no
ana e bi doso tini
yes na 7 groups no so no obia na askamafo obia na asafodom watch afɛhyɛ bezi bi mi hye red oye bentifo ebinim hye green oye ntenofo ebinim hye white oye anafofo
any asafo groups
is ano nti obia wono dom a ozeba yes ya tell yellow watch a matter or yellow watch an inkum asafo ye ne color number 4 nti obi fi baby ba na also hu dem color wa afɛhyɛ no ma also dem color or yellow means inkum asafo number 4 company titi breakthrough nkum yesha 4 yesha yellow only nkum color they use
nti ono no osabere ma responsibility and I'm saying osabere ma Oguaa hene ono recognize one another then woyɛ ma Oguaa hene
on my hin oye na osabere ma Dr. Kusata Otulebin on my hin asafodom no ye wo mpanyimfo was asafo no yim oye supifo one na ye guide osabere ma
okay
in asafo mba oni osabere ma na ammunition so wonam nti osabere ma no tuo na ye asafo mba ye teach ye guide
to one way what to
no in ye tuetru in asafo mba in ye tuetru ye kwa afashe betri bi atuetu po nya oya asafo mba to sabere ma no in asafo mba na ye bono ho mba no
okay
yeah
na ye share the benefits no oya ahe e kan ho a wo de e kan we de na nyefu
yenya nyama bebre fim o send oy traditional na oma mbobunu funa warban won so wusuen bibi wom because ye ya manze odu afasha bra asafenfo ogwanu ngone gwa sabre ma to ne godo o invite asafo mpanyimfo ma yekohwe
okay
nti se the mazin orokodo dama oma won so ofi ye chirimafo na warban won so yetum ye kire won dey say nso na adom ne yi ho a won so botum wa yeden we so wa botum wa boto da men ami dey me papa ofan Uncle Kofi Wangaro ewa ono na oda inkum asafo nanu
okay so any
we nya ne baby ko
okay
so we nya ne baby ko mo a onyemo ko asafo no mun mo na mo sua nya me bi fi ne ho nti ofi wono na asafo mba na asafo yenfo na asafo mpemfo wo hwe mudwumedzi wa asafo no nti dem na otize a ode wo hwe mpanyin wa asafo no ase asafo panyin na asafo panyin so before obafo asafo panyin no asafo no mu bibi omo gina bibi wa asafo no mu no it can show in the asafo no de iwumo inkomo ofra wa na po ofra wi abre ofra nyubru ebaba samba atumkumfo won tam kase nti da menyama ni nyina no oma oyaza oye sanchezezi ma asafo nti se ereba no obachechero ni nyina amehu se botuma anere ntum yes
no otum fa obi da on be asafo panyima ni panaka don ye eno na kadema
oye de obutum safoyin mpo se ebusua no wakachero de bia wo na bi we ukọ na ye pede ebezi wo na naze wo nkuma asafo na se mpia etum kachero busua epeso a etum kachero busua
tono onye by force
ono onye by force entum bia no entum ono ya we busua asam se kachero busua panyin na ebusua o ebusua da be gina be wonyim kwei muntum menye oye busua na asam
All right, so this is the Bacano final. We're done with the last activity for the day. So this is where we have all the chiefs coming all the way from where we have the racing, the canoe racing, move to the shrine with the procession, speak to the ancestors and the gods to actually grant them the opening for the fish, where we have the stick stuck in the lagoon. One man will just walk in there and then make sure that he's able to pull out that stick. And when that is done, we're definitely going to be casting nets into it as it was done. You saw the men and the men casting their nets into it and making sure that we had fish. So there's more, an abundance of fish, and we're excited about it. This is the very last part of the entire activity for the day. And of course, it's explore, and we're excited to bring you all these and many others. You never can tell where else we'll be going. But from here in Cape Coast, Fetu Afahye Oguaa Fetu Afahye Festival. My name is KMJ, and this is Explore.